Looking clean, all the hoes wanna get with me. Smash the gas, doing about $1.50. But she can't go if she ain't got big titties. Areolas gotta look like dishes. Subway cookies if you wanna get specific. Eat 'em up like Pac-Man on a mission. Triple D's and up the little ones can miss me. Woo! Know how it be when I'm riding through the city. Looking clean, all the hoes wanna get with me.
Yo. You already know what it is. You already know what it is when we coming through this thing, man. Oh my God.
Let's get to it.
Yo, you already know what it is. What up, man? You are now tuned in to the Areola Rollercoaster podcast. You know what I mean? I am your host, Larry Starks in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Comedian extraordinaire. You tuned into episode 76 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in already. You know what I'm saying? We great to get this thing going on this good Thursday night. You feel me? Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of glad that the NBA Finals is over with, because they was kind of throwing a wrench in the program. You feel me? They was throwing a wrench in my program because, you know, every Thursday it was a game going on, and this particular last Thursday was Game 7. I'm like, ain't no reason for me to live stream and do the podcast during the Game 7. I'm gonna have 3 people watching. I can't do it, you know. So I just made the smart decision, you know what I'm saying, to postpone the podcast until this week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder that ended up winning the NBA Finals. You know, prayers up for Tyrese Halliburton, who tore his Achilles, early in the Game 7. So that had to be a tragic thing for you to injure yourself at one of the biggest games of your career. And, you know, it being a Game 7 and the chance to bring it, you know what I'm saying, bring it home to Indiana and, you know, to go out as the best player, man, is heartbreaking. You know what I mean? That reminds me of dude that played for San Francisco who was just jogging out from the sideline during the Super Bowl and tore his Achilles, just did a hop jump and just kind of started jogging towards the sideline. And they showed the slow-mo. You can see his calf muscle pop, and he tore his Achilles, man, and one of the biggest games of his career, man. So, you know, prayers up to Tyrese Halliburton. Congratulations to Oklahoma City Thunder. I was actually pulling for the Thunder just because they got a player from UK on there, you know what I'm saying? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you know what I mean? Kentucky's own, you know what I mean? Kentucky Wildcats own, man. So, you know, shout out to him and shout out to the city of Oklahoma, Oklahoma City. We got Mellow 919 in the building, you know what I'm saying? Slam Newton, he's in the building. You missed the last couple podcasts because, you know, the comments wasn't musty. You know what I'm saying? I knew you wouldn't hear. Now the comments is over here musty. What's up, Slam Newton, man? Bacon bit head, motherfucker. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Samsung toaster button head there. Come on, man. We can do this. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going. Mello says strained calf. That's how the Achilles start. Yeah, I heard that, and I've experienced that. I've had a strained calf, and I've tried to hoop. I mean, of course, I'm not comparing myself to them. You know what I'm saying? But I've had, you know, a weird feeling calf muscle and continued to play on it. And then once it felt weird, I immediately stopped. I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't even right. And like, to put it in perspective, I didn't know how close I really was to turn my Achilles right then and there playing through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was close because I was feeling some pain in my calf muscle and, like, you know, really my Achilles was sore, you know, so I didn't know how close I was trying to come back off of COVID, man, and get back active. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, you know, I ain't never really experienced no pains like this. So I'm gonna just go on and continue to hoop anyway. It'll go away. man, I almost ruined myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I listened to my body. And after that, I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I felt to tighten up and get weird. Now I'm sitting down, bro. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Slam News said that beard tore his Achilles. I like that one. I actually like that one. The rest of them, garbage. But this one, that was funny. Get Money said, what's some of your favorite 90s shows you used to watch? Wayne Brothers and Martin. That's your favorites. I mean, those are great shows. I mean, Martin is number one for me in the 90s. If you're talking like TV sitcom kind of shows, I mean, everybody always want to go like Cosby and and all of that. But I'm a Martin kind of guy. Jamie Foxx show, Steve Harvey show, D.L. Hughley show, because that was when comedians was getting sitcoms. So all of the comedian-based sitcoms I enjoyed. In Living Color, I think it'll go Martin and Living Color, Jamie Foxx, Arsenio Hall was tough. Arsenio Hall was one of them ones. I mean, we can go down the list. It's Comic View, you know what I mean, of course. But yeah. Anyway, episode 76, man. Episode 76 of the podcast, man. Glad to be here, man. Shout out to everybody out here, man. We are live streaming right now on several platforms. I want y'all to know that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my applause going real quick, man. We live streaming right now on several platforms. Shout out to all the people that's on Facebook right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people that's on YouTube right now. Shout out to all my people that's out there on Twitch. Cool Whip 1996 said greetings from England. Shout out to England. Let me get a spot. I tell you, listen, if I go England, man, listen, I'm gonna be the American Idris Elba. I'm gonna talk American in country, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna sound like him, how he do to us. So I'm gonna speak British when I'm there, you know what I'm saying? But when I do interviews, I'm gonna talk in country American, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do all the movies in British. But then when we do interviews, I'm gonna talk country American, man. So shout out to Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Twitch and shout out to TikTok. We on TikTok too. We live on TikTok right now. Coolwhip 1996 said, bring your stab-proof vest. If you come to England, bring your stab-proof vest. Listen, I'm not gonna bring a stab-proof vest. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll take 3 sandwiches from Jimmy John's and tape it to my chest. Those are impenetrable pieces of bread. You know, Jimmy John's bread is the hardest bread to exist. They should make bullets out of Jimmy John's bread. If I'm just giving you my honest opinion right now, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to have a stab-proof vest. That might be way too expensive. I can just give me 3 $7 subs from Jimmy John's, empty the contents out, and keep the bread. And I'm gonna be protected from bullets, knives, and baby mamas. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. He said, we don't let you fly food in. Hey, according to this joke, you do. And with this joke, we flying all food in. You know what I mean? I heard y'all use seasoning a lot in England, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all food tastes like the instructions. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, Mello, man. Follow me on Twitch, man. I'm turning it up on Twitch, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in from wherever you may be tuning in from. You know what I'm saying? You with the Areola Rollercoaster podcast right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a team of people. I ain't got a whole bunch of, you know what I mean? It's for the people who know, it's just me, man. It's just me doing what I do when I do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, he said, and our bread isn't buoyant like yours. Who the hell has buoyant bread? I feel like that's a cuss word. Like, is that an English cuss word? Your bread is buoyant. Like, who wants buoyant bread? Like, why does it float? Like, what? Buoyant bread. Oh, I almost want to name the episode this now, even though I already named it. Buoyant bread is hilarious. The bread is buoyant. That should be like a mob style, secret password. You knock on the door, you know what I mean, in the dark alley. They're like, "What's the password?" "The bread is bullion." You know what I mean? Bullion bread, mother. Hey, man, it's real out here, man. It is so real. I mean, at least you in England and you ain't over here with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We low key get into World War III, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into World War III. If for y'all that don't know, Trump dropped some bombs on Iran. Um, made it wild. It made it wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he dropped them bombs on Iran. Bro didn't even cross references with us. Like he didn't even check or nothing. Like, bro, you at the White House. That's the most protected building in the country. What about us, bro? What about us? Like, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got vinyl siding on the side of my house. That ain't gonna stop from a nuclear blast, my boy. You at the White House, you good. You know what I mean? I got vinyl siding on my crib. You could at least consulted with me before you decided to drop these nukes on Iran. Now they talking about, you know what I'm saying, death to America. You know what I mean? They talking about they trying to send some missiles and bombs and stuff over here. Listen, this is one of these times that I'm so glad that I live in Kentucky, because I don't care where they send that bomb from. It ain't gonna make it all the way to Kentucky. They got bigger fish to fry in this country. They hitting the big cities. Like, you wasting your time trying to blow it up over here. Ain't nothing popping over here anyway. Listen. You got to hit the metropolises. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing going on. They ain't studying Kentucky. You know, so I tell you now, the Iran people are not sitting there in their secret lair on their phone like, yes, let's get Kentucky. Send a bomb to Frankfurt. Like, you know what I mean? They're not doing that. They're not doing it. They're looking for the big cities, New York, Chicago, you know what I'm saying, LA, all the buildings, all the ones with the big buildings and metropolises that's making noise. That's gonna be their targets. But I'm telling you right now, if they decide to send some nukes over here and they look like they're going anywhere near Lexington, Kentucky, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm taking me and my family and I'm going to safety. Yeah, I already got this plan in my head. I'm going to safety, fam. Yeah, my safety plan is we're going to get in the car and we're going to drive straight to a Sleep Outfitters. We're going to drive straight to a mattress barn. Any place that sells mattresses, you know what I'm saying? That is your safe haven, because guess what? It's a mattress store, but when's the last time you seen somebody walk out of that building? When's the last time you seen somebody buy a mattress out of this place? You haven't. Do you even know somebody that works at a mattress store? You haven't. You know why? Because it's an underground, low-key nuclear bomb shelter. It's a front as a mattress store, but it's really a bomb shelter underneath it. You know what I'm saying? Either that or they selling drugs. Because guess what? The mattress barn has survived COVID. It survived the recession. Listen, the COVID shut down businesses that was open for mom and pop businesses that have been open for 30 and 45 years to close during COVID. We had Starbucks closed. We had dollar stores closed down because it was just the pandemic was too much. And you mean to tell me that Mattress Firm stayed open during all of this? It's a conspiracy. Where's the drugs at? Where's the drugs at? Because I know a front when I see one. What is the password so I can get into the nuclear bunker? Yeah, we going straight to Mattress Firm because, listen, I've had my mattress for about 5 years. I find myself to be a relatively clean guy, right? I feel like I'm a clean guy. You know, with that said, I don't pee in the bed, so I don't plan on changing my mattress for another 5 years, bro. My mattress is perfectly fine. It's white. It still looks good. You know what I mean? Why would I go get another mattress? And I know it's hundreds of thousands of people who feel the same way. So when are y'all making money at the mattress place? You ride past the mattress place, it is 2 cars there and they employees. And you never see who those people are. Who are you? Are you a Men in Black alien or something? Who do you know works at a mattress place? You know what I mean? Like this is real life. So I know y'all not selling no mattresses. Where's the cocaine at? Y'all drop the nuke. Me and my family will be at the Mattress Firm nuclear bunker, covered in cocaine. we gonna be covered in cocaine. Once the war's over with, we gonna pop out, assess damages, geek like Bobby Brown in the Thug Lovin' video. You think you're getting warm dealing with him? I know you miss my loving, my thug and the loving. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there with the Bobby Brown jaw doing the slide. Thug loving. And I know you're getting warm. Hey, listen, I already got my plan, fam. How often do we buy mattresses? I know a front when I see one, bro. How y'all staying open and all the important businesses is closing? Applebee's, we only got one Applebee's left in the city. We had 4 of them at one time. We only got one Applebee's left, but we got 90 mattress firms, mattress barns, sleep outfitters, the mattress hut. Bruh, where's the bricks at? We got to make it make sense. Come on, man. I'm telling you now. Trump tripping. Trump is out here tripping, man. This ain't even funny anymore. It used to be funny. Like his first term, it was funny, CNN and all that. It's like now you out here really being an asshole, bro. Like you out here being an asshole to these people, man. You got to stop it. You know what I mean? This is real life. This is real life, man. But I got something to present to y'all, man. Starting now, today, we're going to start the show with a new intro, man. Got an intro for the show. I wanted to talk a little bit before I played it, but from now on, you'll hear it at the beginning, at the top of the, at the show. But I want y'all to check this out right now, man. Here we go. Let's see what it's talking about, man. Round of applause, man, for the new intro, man.
Yeah, you're now tuned to the best part in the world. The Areola Roller for all my girls with the girls. Live stream every Thursday, yeah, that's facts. So take a chill pill, take that bra off and relax. Let them titties breathe and bounce when you laughing at jokes. And if your husband get mad, tell him we don't want no smoke. This podcast is made for the double D's and more. If you rockin' makeup, little boy, get away from my door. Stars hosting the show, giving you laughs galore. So let's get the show started for them titties get sore. Areola Rollercoaster. Areola Rollercoaster. Areola Rollercoaster.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna let it finish off.
Areola Rollercoaster.
Yeah.
Areola Rollercoaster. Areola Rollercoaster. Areola Rollercoaster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all think about that third, man? That new intro, man. What y'all think about that new intro, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it if we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. New intro for the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We rock it, man. So let me check some of these comments, man. Get back to the mix. See what we talking about. I tell you something, man. For me to be an independent production, right? For me to be doing things by myself, you know, I get a lot of phone calls right around the time that I'm trying to do this. Not when I'm doing nothing else during the day. I'll be chilling. And then right when I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to record, I'm trying to make some content. My phone always rings every single time. I'm just start answering and having a conversation. They'll never know that they're online. Let me double check and see if I'm on the live on the TikTok right now. Hold on, let me see. Are we live on TikTok right now? I don't know. I'm trying to check. I don't know yet. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Coolip 1996 said, I need to start exercising and going to the gym. I don't know why, but you look like a fitness coach. I ain't a fitness coach, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a fitness coach. I just used to lift weights and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? My dog Q in the building. What up, Doe? What up, Doe? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just lift weights. You know what I'm saying? And I used to lift weights a whole lot. You know what I mean? I ain't never. People used to ask me to train them, but I was selfish in that, right? I ain't never want to take the time out to train somebody. I just want to get in, get my workout in and leave. Plus, didn't nobody want to work out. Like I had homies work out with me, but nobody wanted to work out how I worked out. I was 3 hours in the gym every day, 5 days a week, 3 hours in the gym. Wasn't playing, no games. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then my kids got older and started having obligations and stuff. So I couldn't obviously be in the gym, as long as I need to, So now I just go in there and maintain like an OG, you know what I mean? Like a real OG should. Anyway, man, in other news, Jim Jones is on a campaign. There was a podcast where young blood has said that Jim Jones was a better artist and had more bars than Nas. Like he basically has a more successful career than Nas. And a lot of the older cats on the podcast was like, young cat, you tripping, you know what I'm saying? But it was it's just, if you're born in 2002, you don't really know Nas like that. You know what I'm saying? You was born in 2001, you don't really know no Nas like that. You know what I'm saying? You know a Jim Jones because that's that was kind of the era. But Jim Jones is taking full advantage of it, trying to trip the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he's been all over every podcast possible, talking to like comparing him and Nas. You know what I'm saying? Now, I like Jim Jones. I like Jim Jones as an artist. I think Jim Jones got some nice rhymes. You know what I'm saying? He makes some nice songs. He got some legendary verses and spots in songs. I give him that. But in my humble opinion, you're no Nas. It ain't no way. It ain't no way. I rock with it, but you ain't no Nas. You ain't. It's not no way. Cause like Nas too tough. Now, does Nas choose trash beats? Yes, he's chosen quite a few trash beats in his day, but that has nothing to do with rhymes and song quality. It actually makes him better because he's created classic albums and great albums with songs that didn't necessarily have good beats. It's just the rhymes was so good and the hook was so good that everybody loved it. Now the thing is that people got to realize, Jim Jones is not a young blood no more. Like, bro's not a young blood no more. Like, I'm going to look up his age right now. I'm going to look up his age. Hold on. Jim Jones is 48. Yeah, see, Jim Jones is 48. And I say his age simply because they be calling Jim Jones a 50-year-old YN. That's why I named this podcast 50-year-old YNs. Because Jim Jones, I know he's from Harlem, and Harlem's known for dressing and all of that kind of thing. But at what point do you mature in the game? What point do you mature? Like, I don't want to continuously hear, you know what I'm saying? I put my hat to the side, then I went down the block, and I'm straight from Harlem, 125th and the 5. Then I came down the block, you know, the blood's on the crib. We down in the thing, and then we taking the trip. I go down to San Tropez with the big, and then I take the Sundew, and then I do what I did. Like, all right, bro, like, I get it, man. But you have a gray beard now. You still doing young nigga raps, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Jim. Let's hear some more. Like, Jim has bars. He can rhyme very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can rhyme, but it's just like you stuck in the same pocket all the time. You know what I'm saying? 139 Lennox, like, New York dudes. Hold up, man. Public service announcement, man. Public service announcement, man. Understand something, New York people. We know that it's 5 boroughs in New York. We understand. Most of the places that we from, especially like me, I'm from Kentucky. We have counties. You know, we have, you know, it's like nobody cares that you from whatever borough you're from. You can say you're from Harlem, Brooklyn, Manhattan, wherever. Bro, you're from New York. Look at the dude in the battle rapper hat. That's what we say. We don't care that you from Queens. We not trying to decipher which borough you from. Only New York people care about that. We don't care. Wherever you say you from, that goes in one ear and out the other, and we say you're from New York. Am I lying? Tell me in the comments. Am I lying? New York dude. When the New York dudes come to your city, we don't care where you from. Yeah, I'm from Queens now, man. That don't fly here. Y'all be hooping, trying to get mad. I'm from Brooklyn. So what? So what? Bodega head mother. Like, so what? We don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm with the competitiveness of rap, you know, and Jim means well. He's not being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? He's being competitive. He's not being disrespectful. I don't think Nas would take it disrespectfully. I don't think Nas is going to respond in a rap fashion either, because Jim couldn't compete. Because Jim's going to try really, really hard. 2 rings on my finger, then I'm down in Harlem. I pull out the Benz, and then I went in the Sporter. Like, dog, nobody cares. Nobody cares, man. Oh, man, it's hard to watch sometimes, man. You know, it's like you hit a home run, and you like the dude hit a home run, and you see him keep walking the bases. Like, bro, you hit the home run already. Why are you still walking the bases? It is no reason at 48 for you to wear that much jewelry. That was 15 years ago worth of jewelry. Like, why are you wearing that much jewelry, bro? We knew you was rich we knew you was rich a decade ago, bro. Why? Like, I think, and I'm being serious, I think a mature Jim Jones would be fire. A mature Jim Jones would be fire. If you agree with me, if you want to chop it up, 502-632-3742. You can call in right now and be on the show, man. 502-632-3742. You can be on the show right now, chop it up. I want to know what your thoughts is on Jim Jones versus Nas. You know what I'm saying? I think it's funny because Nas has aged well musically in every generation. Busta Rhymes has aged well in every generation musically, probably except for this one. Like, his last project was garbage, and that's my favorite rapper ever. And I can say that Busta Rhymes' last project was garbage. But it's like, to transcend these eras is crazy, because, I mean, did you hear Ice Cube rap lately? Every time I rap, then I come down the street. Everybody want to be so unique, and I do it time after time again. Like, you just need to cut this off, please. Respectfully. Turn this off. Power it down. They turn it to Ice Cube. All you hear is the Bluetooth speaker turn off noise, but cut it off. You know what I mean? It's real life, man. It's real life, man. 502-632-3742. Call into the show, especially dude from England. I want to hear if you really got the English accent. It's a little fly around here. I don't know where it came from. It keep flying in my face. 502-632-3742. You dig? But I'm telling you, man, like Nas has mature. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Sean Gurdon said, I'm at the age to where Force X said, Alexa, stop. That is hilarious. Alexa, stop. Change the song, please. Jesus Christ. Turn it off. Sean Gurdon said, I'm at the age where I don't even want to hear new music, even from my favorites. Listen, Busta Rhymes is my favorite rapper ever. Me and my dog Josh Prey have this debate all the time. Like we have this debate all the time about his favorite rapper is Nelly. And the same way that I look at him when he says Nelly, I'm like, Nelly, he looks at me and like Busta Rhymes, and he's like, what's a Busta Rhymes bar? What's spit a Busta Rhymes line that's fire? And I'm like, if you're looking for lyrics, it's not there. It's not necessarily there. He can rhyme, but it ain't like lyrics. Like he's not barring you down. He's performative. That's what makes me like all his music, because he actually puts performance into his words. You know what I'm saying? If you pay attention to his earlier music, it's a lot of energy and performance into his, into his wordplay. And it makes the song fun. He's talking about Nelly. He's over trying to quote some Nelly bars. And I'm like, hey, bro, that ain't it. What you say? Alexa, stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when I heard, it's like where Busta Rhymes started wanting to rapid fire every rhyme. I'm out coming down, like, bro, this is 30 songs in a row that done the same rhyme pocket. Like, all right, you're Busta Rhymes, bro. Switch it up. Do it. You know what I mean? And it's like Jim Jones, he can still rhyme. He still picks good beats. He makes good music, but he's still rapping like a young nigga. Like, dog, them days is over. Let's hear some mature, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear some mature stuff. You know what I mean? I know you got the beats. I know you can rhyme. Just do it. Why do you still got on young nigga jeans, man? Like, with the chain tassel thing on it, man. Like, come on, bro. You know? But, I think some people can overdo it. Like, Jay-Z is always going to win because, besides the riches, he's always going to win because he doesn't oversaturate himself. He gives you a little bit here and there. He don't never oversaturate himself. So when you do hear it, it's so refreshing to hear it. So you like, dog. And it's easy for him to spit some bars. So he spits some bars, says a couple witty lines, and you in. You know what I'm saying? Now you satisfied for the next 3 to 4 years off of 30 seconds to a minute of a Jay-Z verse. You dig what I'm saying? Nas got with Hit Boy, which was the smartest thing he could have did, and released 4-5 albums or something like that. He released all these bodies of work. He tried it with Kanye, it wasn't all of that. It was mid, He got with Hit Boy and started releasing all of that. And I think he won a Grammy off of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jim Jones come on, man. If it ain't Diplomat affiliated, you ain't getting no Grammy, bro. Like, like, come on, man. That's just my opinion. If we had to choose, I love them both. I think Jim Jones is a dope rapper. He can rhyme, he can put words together, but he ain't no Nas, man. He ain't no Nas. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Jim Jones on the They Shooting beat. They shooting. Made you look. I pull my rings to the side and I'm down from Harlem. 1 220 and 9th. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. That's hilarious. That is. Here go Jim Jones, though, talking about being more influential than Nas, man. Hold on. Let's see what he's talking about.
To you right now in 2025. What I did for Nas probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever. Ever. He's never been talked about like this ever in his life.
Now, has Nas reached out to you?
You did. The last time he was in some shit like this where people were comparing
Jay,
him and Jay was
I knew you
beating
were
on
gonna say
him.
that.
You heard? You did? Like, that, and I don't want to talk about.
Yeah. He said Shay asked asked if Jimmy was smoking when. That's a real question. That's a legit question. You know what I'm saying? That is a legit question because I don't know what the energy is. Now I know you doing what you do because it's going to get you in the algorithm. You about to release an album or something like that. I get that, but at some point you got to say, hey, I was just messing around. Shout out to Nas. Boom, 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 boom. You can't really feel this way in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what he's talking about. Like, Nas ain't never had this moment. Nas was messing with Nicki Minaj for a minute. Like, that was a viral thing. Just them in a picture went viral. Nas was married to Khalees. Like, that was a viral thing. You know what I'm saying? Godson was viral. Like Nas went viral manually. Nas went viral before the internet. You dig what I'm saying? Nas was viral as a teenager. Like, if we really being real, Nas was viral on paper. Like, Nas was viral on TV. Before the internet could make you viral, he was viral. You know what I mean? We in Kentucky knowing who Nas is. Tennessee knew who Nas was in the 90s. Florida knew who Nas was. You dig what I'm saying? California, all of these coasts and all of these different parts of the country knew who Nas was way back 20 years ago. That's viral. Hold on, we got a call coming in. Hold on, let's see what's popping. Yo.
What up?
What up, man? You live on Straight Triple Radio. What's cracking?
What's going on, brother?
What's happening? Who we talking to?
Oh, you don't know who you talking to? It's Jersey, nigga.
What up, though?
Yeah, what up, though, nigga?
What's really?
I ain't seen you. I didn't see you came to Knoxville. You ain't let nobody know you came to Knoxville. I live in Knoxville. I'm pretty upset, man.
Hey, man, how was I supposed to know you was in Knoxville? You move like a ninja, bro. You be everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Yeah. You came to the city and everything, boy. I was sitting there like, yo, I know this nigga ain't come to the city.
I know you was in Knoxville, man.
Yes, man, I've been in Knoxville since I left Kentucky, nigga.
Man, I know. I thought you went to Jersey.
No.
What up, though, man? What's happening? What you think about this Jim Jones versus Nas, man?
Oh, nigga, I don't even know. I don't even pay attention to that shit, nigga. I just seen that you was on and I was... I just seen that you was on and I seen the number on there. I was all like, I tried to call every fucking number I had over here. I was never calling I ended up calling wrong Larry and shit to my damn phone. Niggas like, oh, I ain't see you in a minute. I'm like, yeah, nigga, but you the wrong Larry I was trying to get in touch with. I'll holler at you though.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You know, we out here, man, just grinding as usual, man. So I'm out here, on the podcast thing, man, over here trying to get a pulse on what's going on out here, man. So right now it's Jim Jones and Nas, and I'm just kind of saying, like, I don't think that Jim Jones can hold a candle to Nas, man. I mean, you just talking about two different rhyme pockets, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Jim Jones need to go in the closet somewhere where R. Kelly niggas. He's trapped in the closet. Cause that thing, yo, now Jim Jones, he can rap and everything, but you know what I mean. He ain't fucking with Nas. We all know that.
Nah, not at all.
We all know that Nas old school, been in the game for forever, and his catalog and his book and his lyrics outweighs Jim, wanting to be a blood and outweighs everything that nigga trying to do. So it ain't. He needs to stop the cap, man.
Yeah,
it feels like Jim Jones.
Jim Jones is a 50-year-old, 20-year-old man. Like,
yeah, that nigga. You know what I mean? And it's showing too. You know what I mean? That motherfucker aging like a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I just see this motherfucker do it damn. He just did a damn video calling out Shannon Sharp doing pull-ups and shit. I'm like, nigga, Shannon Sharp ain't doing no damn pull-ups.
Hey, Jim Jones I just learned to walk again legs, man. Like,
yeah. Motherfucker, all top and no bottom and shit. He don't have no leg day and nothing on his damn leg.
Hey, man, I don't even know, man. Like, hey, I don't want to be a wealthy 50-year-old hood nigga, man. Like, I just don't want that for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got some shit you just got to just hang up, man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow out of it, man. You know what I mean? Like, so I got a question. This is story, man, that I was gonna get into, right? And I'm glad you're on the phone because I want your opinion on this joint. So let me pull it up so I can read it. Hold on. It's a story about an elementary school teacher, right? An elementary school teacher. She ended up pregnant and having a child by a 13-year-old student.
And
oh my God, and basically she got arrested, of course. And she said the reason she got arrested is because the father started to notice physical similarities between her son and his son.
Yeah.
As a father, what you doing?
Man, you know it's a catch-22 because I got girls. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this damn thing is a catch-22 because in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, where was these hoes at when I was going to school?
That is the largest question in the world. It's like, bro, you be looking at the mugshots, you're like, dog, you're not that bad looking at all. Like,
hell no.
And it's like when we went to school, all our teachers were beefy. They was beefcakes. Like
beefcake, ugly as hell. You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck?
Yeah, like, I had a teacher that she had a cameo box. Oh, she had hey, listen, all of our teachers growing up was hit. These teachers now they giving the full shebang. She's like, shoot my club up, young man. What?
Yeah, exactly. What? Where was they at? You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, I sit here sometimes, rest in peace, my mama. I'm like, man, she should have had me like in the late 90s or something. You know what I mean?
Hey, like, listen, if that was happening around our era, you would have definitely had you a 37-year-old son.
Yeah, I would have had kids there. I would have already had kids. I wouldn't even want no more kids. I would have had her on child support while I'm going to college.
bro, you 7-year-old son. Like, hey, listen, I had to do what I had to do, man. Like, you know
Yeah, but hey, bro, you know what I mean? Yeah, these hoes out here, boy. But yeah, it's like it's a catch-22, man, and it's like now you catch it more. It's sad that we had this in our country because it's like child and all other bullshit. Because our kids these days, they're more advanced than when we was back then.
Oh yeah, well
You know what I mean?
they got the internet fully at their disposal, so they know they see
Yeah,
they see sex, they see death, they see all of that, and it's nothing
everything.
it's nothing we can naturally do to stop it, because even if you got a monitor thing on your child's phone, everybody at their school don't have that, so they're going to still be able to see it when they want to see it, and it's going to be a bypass in another way, in an app you can download, and this, that, and the third. So it's like, you know, they definitely be turned on to more than we do. But the biggest thing is, it's funny because I share that same sentiment with you, dog. Like, it is real. Like, why did none of our teachers look like that, man? I had
like
one
none
teacher.
Of our teachers.
I had one teacher that was like that back then, Miss Peoples. You know what I'm saying? Miss Gladys Peoples, man, at Bryan Station, man. I told them, I got on Facebook and said, hey, man, if anybody knows where Miss Peoples at, tell her I'm a grown man now. You know what I mean? It's up.
Yeah.
She had freckles, light skin, look like Hillary Banks, man. Come on, Miss Papers. Come on.
I had a French teacher. Her name was Madam Black. I graduated not knowing their French.
You was too busy.
At all, niggas.
You was too busy trying to give your French teacher the wee.
I came to class. That's the only class I came on time to, bro. You know what I mean?
It wasn't no cell phone. It wasn't no cell phones or nothing. All you got to do is ride your bike over there. It's up.
Well,
it's
oh shit.
Oh,
that part right there. You know, camera phones. I did have my senior year. I did have a Nokia. One of the Nokia phones you could play Snake on.
Yeah. Hey, that thing is somewhere still on 37% battery life.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
Nah, for real,
shit, man.
So, I mean, as a parent though, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not mad at him for pressing charges. You know what I'm saying? Because you took my son's innocence. You got to pay for that. I get it, but at the same time, son, fist bump. You feel me? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he was say dad was hating, boy. He was mad because he didn't went to the student parent conference and shit. Seen the lady, and he probably shot his shot and was all like, hold on. So you gonna fuck my son? And you ain't gonna give me no pussy?
You know what I mean? Like, it's real.
You know what I mean?
It's real life.
He ain't been going. That boy ain't been going to no classes, no nothing.
That's real life.
Straight A's.
That's real life though, man. And it's wild because she's an elementary school teacher, and she got a child by a 13-year-old. So you know, think 10 years from now, when he's 23 and she's probably 50 something. You know what I'm saying? And then when she turned 65, he's only 30 something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
hey, hopefully she can get to a job or whatever. That I'll put her ass on child support when she get out of jail.
She gonna supply your lifestyle for all through your teens. You getting child support check. Hey, for real, boy. Like, I got a child support check coming, boy. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I'm getting all the Jordans when they drop. Hey, you talking about?
Hey, but shit.
I'm tricking.
But
on
some real
off.
shit though. But some real shit, man. I wanted to tell you, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I was fucking around. Remember when we was playing ball, man, in the motherfucking locker room, just sitting there, just chilling. You was all like, "Man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this comedy thing, but I don't know." And all. I'm like, "Nigga, do that shit."
Man,
I'm proud. I'm proud that you kept it up and shit.
I appreciate that, man, Jerry. For real, man. Like real life. Like dog. You remember, like I used to be on the like. When we switched out and your offense was on the field, we was giving defense. We was giving defense the blues. You know me, I'm on the sideline like, Jerry, look at his socks. Head tap.
He ain't ready.
He ain't ready, man. You know what I'm saying? I still remember, man. Me and you took a picture, man. That was the day after my daddy died. The day after my daddy died, we took that picture out there, man. And, you know, I was in the locker room all toe up, man. And, you know, you was one of the ones that came over and held it down for me, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, you my dog for life. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, my dog.
No problem, bro. You know what I mean? I just wanted to tell you that I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate
you. Keep on doing your thing.
And I appreciate you checking in.
I'm not going to do what you did to me. Like in a couple weeks, I'll be coming to Lexington. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gotta handle some business out there, but I want to hit you up.
Yeah, Lester said, I'm pulling up on you. You know how it go.
Yeah. It is all. Just shoot me the right number though, so I can start calling the right Larry. Cause damn boy, I reconnected with niggas for like 20 years and shit, and I was all like, Larry. When I played, it was one dude. He still live out there. Fuck around. I played against him at Pikeville. I called. I was like, Larry. He was like, yeah, this is Larry. I said, nigga, you was in motherfucking Knoxville. He was like, nah, I wasn't in Knoxville. He was like, who this? I was like, Jersey. They say, you know, I was like, oh yeah, I cooked you when you played for Pikeville. I remember, nigga.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what it do, man. That's what it do. I appreciate you calling. Inbox me, man. I'll send you my number, man. Inbox me a reminder. So after the show, I can send you.
All right, then, bro. You take care. Much love, bro.
All right, dog. My dog, Jersey, man. All right. Yeah. Shout out to my dog, Jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my teammates, man. We was out there playing football, man. That boy was a dog, wide receiver, dog. One hand spinning catches, Marvin Harrison type shit. He was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, get back to it. In other news, man, B. Simone was on the podcast. B. Simone was on the podcast, and she had said that she had talked about how her finances was low. And people took it and ran with it. You know, I want you to hear this.
Just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah,
like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking, and it's not even. I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah, I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but
So, you know, with that excerpt right there, a lot of people was like, oh, you tricked your money off, or you did this and you did that. And, you know, you've always talked down on, you know, you ain't dating a man with a 9-to-5 and all this kind of stuff. And people forget how comedians are always on. Like, what I mean by that is, as a comedian, you're always in a mode to get to something funny. So even though you're talking serious, you got to make it entertaining, because it's like, you know, that's just in you. It's in your DNA. It's what you do, you know? And I think she was saying a lot of things in jest, especially coming from the 9-to-5 kind of thing. It's like with her, she's saying that her finances, because she's put her money in investments, you know? So necessarily she don't have the money that she's used to having, because she invested what she got. So now she got to buckle up and live a little different, and it's frustrating. That's part of the game. It's part of the game. But that's also a part of, like, you know, when you come up and you famous and, you know, things happen, it's a tribe of people that can't wait to talk down on you, talk down to you, and have something negative to say. It's like, looking at the comments, it's like people have been waiting to say this about her. Like, all we needed was the opportunity for me to say how I really feel about you. And it's like, bro, you don't even know her. So why would you really feel like this about somebody that you don't know, based off of your mental assumption? That's weird to me. You know what I mean? And one of a comedian named Takara Williams, she took to Instagram and spoke in B. Simone's defense and made a whole lot of sense. She actually spit some bars with this one. I want y'all to hear this. I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
Oh my God, how dare you? How dare y'all? How dare y'all be sitting over here on Beyonce's internet talking about somebody else's finances when yours is trash? Huh? How dare y'all be sitting on Beyonce's internet talking about somebody else's finances when you trying to get your finances up based on their clips? You're using their clips and their trauma and something that has called them dismay. You're using that for your gain. How dare you all? Y'all be on the internet talking about B. Simone. Oh, she said she was broke. Where she said she was broke at? Huh? The problem is that a lot of you guys get rage baited. It's rage bait. Y'all don't even go and watch the full context of the interview. Y'all watch a clip here and there and think you know everything. And then the nerve of some of y'all to be judging. I'm on TikTok looking at some of y'all videos. You need to clean your goddamn house. Your walls are dirty. Ma'am, you did a video with you and your Nissan Altima. Your tires are bald. Where's...
Hold up. She's snapping right now. She's snapping right now. Keep going, Carl.
What's your financial status? The other girl, you just got evicted. You live with your mama and your 4 kids. Your baby daddies couldn't help you pay your rent, but yet y'all have the nerve to be on Beyonce's internet talking about somebody else and their finances, talking about she broke. Where she said she was broke at? She said she invested her money and she doesn't have the cash flow that she normally has. I just bought another house in cash in the months of my career where I took I slowed down because I wanted to spend more time with my family and my friends. So
this is the part of the game people don't realize right here. You know, when you out here on the grind and you finally get this point where you're getting consistent work, you do forget that it's like, oh, I have a family still. I still have people who love me, that want to spend time with me, and people that I'm responsible for. So I got to take time out to do that, even though doing that will make me lose substantial amounts of money. You know what I mean? That's real. Keep going.
Working as much as I used to in the next couple months because I want to spend time with my family and my friends. It's the summertime. Does that mean that my income also slowed up? Yes. Does it mean that I have to be mindful of what I spend? Yes. Am I broke? No.
Bars. Shout out to Takar Williams, man. You know what I mean? You get the point. You know, a lot of people love jumping in on that train and they just, get in there and just talk crazy, man. And I thought that was wild how they jumped on her for that. And it puts it all into perspective. I always tell people like, you gonna blow up and you gonna make it and you gonna blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, first of all, I'm not in a rush to meet any of those devils that exist out there. You dig what I'm saying? At this level I'm at, I don't really meet that many devils. You know what I'm saying? Because them taking advantage of me wouldn't be as sweet of a victory as you getting a big dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's always new levels, new devils, and this is one of the devils. You can't do nothing because you in the public eye, and it's going to be met with criticism and scrutiny because everybody feel like they're entitled to an opinion. When in reality, some stuff just doesn't need an opinion. Like everything doesn't need an opinion. You keep forgetting these people are human. I encourage you to meet your favorite celebrity, and you'll realize like, oh, this motherfucker's weird. Like this is a weirdo for real. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I thought he was this. I thought he was that. That person is weird. Lil Wayne released the album. Everybody tore him to shreds. I said it was trash too, but it's like, then somebody said a bar like, you don't realize that's probably why Andre 3000 ain't released no music. He even said that. He's like, I'm not in a rush to release something that's going to be instantly met and torn apart with criticism and ridicule. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you damned if you do and damned if you don't. You know what I mean? Shout out to B. Simone. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. You know, I think it's wild. You know, I think all of that's wild, man. Before we get out here, I want to give a shout out to Red Lobster, man. Red Lobster has a new CEO, a black man, a young black man. They got a new CEO, and they making a bold comeback. This guy's name is Damola Ademolekin. He took the reins over it in August 2024, following the company's Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. Backed by a $60 million investment, he has launched a major turnaround strategy focused on revitalizing the brand's identity, updating its menu, and attracting a younger, value-seeking customer base. His leadership marks a fresh direction after the chain faced financial struggles, including supply chain issues and mismanagement of promotions like the unlimited shrimp deal. A key feature in the revamp is the introduction of seafood boil bags, a nod to traditional Southern style boils. The menu now features 2 options: the Mariner's Boil, which includes lobster tail, shrimp, and snow crab, and the Sailor's Boil, which includes shrimp and smoked sausage, both served with red potatoes and corn, plus your a choice of garlic butter, Cajun butter, or Old Bay seasoning. These items are central to the brand's seasonal crab fest launching June 23rd through mid-September 2025. It said in addition to food upgrades, Red Lobster is also rolling out a national happy hour featuring $5 drink specials such as sangria flights and signature cocktails, along with discounted appetizers available on weekdays from 3 to 6. This move is part of a wider push to create a fun, affordable dining experience while boosting weekday traffic. The menu changes and promotion reflect the strategy of making bold yet financially smart changes to rebuild a customer trust. Hey, listen, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. He said Red Lobster got $5 Biggie Bowl bags. I'm with it, man, because Red Lobster been trash for a minute. So to get some new blood in there, man, and to have something like a seafood bowl bag is smart. To have $5 drinks and sangria flights is smart. Because if you went it needed more life, I think it'll change the game. One thing to and it's like I'm losing connection a little bit, but it's all good because we're going to end it anyway. So shout out to Red Lobster, man. When I'm in a seafood mood, man, I might try them out and see what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? The Cheddar Bay biscuits is one of them ones. Listen, man, Cheddar Bay biscuits is one of them ones, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie to you. Cheddar Bay biscuits is crack music. You understand? But with that said, man, episode 76, man. 50-year-old YNs, man. You dig? We out here.
Yeah. You're now tuned to the best part in the world. The Areola Roller for all my girls with the girls. Live stream every Thursday, yeah, that's facts. So take a chill pill, take that bra off and relax. Let them titties breathe and bounce when you laughing at jokes. And if your husband get mad, tell him we don't want no smoke. This podcast is made for the double D's and more. If you rockin' makeup, little boy, get away from my door. Stars hosting the show, giving you laughs galore. So let's get the show started for them titties.
Let's go.
Areola
Roller coaster, hey,
roller coaster. Areola roller coaster.
Areola roller coaster. This is the podcast. All them other podcasts won't last. If they do, man, I'ma still be smashing gas. Young Steezy, we on the ride so fast. We gotta do it big, man. This episode 76, hey, yeah, I ain't gonna stop until the beat hit. Young Steezy, we tryna see them through flicks. It's like, know what I'm saying? I'm talking, know what I'm saying? We walking, know what I'm saying? We balking like the bulldog, man, we sparking. Yeah, we ain't gonna stop into the Areola roller coaster, hit the top, and
Areola roller coaster.
Yeah.
Areola roller coaster. Areola roller coaster.
Yeah.
Areola roller coaster.
Episode 76 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. Shout out to everybody out there on Facebook. Shout out to everybody out there on YouTube. Shout out to everybody out there on Twitch. Shout out to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? This will be available for your streaming pleasure on all streaming platforms, man. So if you can and you find it in your heart, man, find it on your Apple Music, find it in your Spotify, and just turn it on, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn it on, listen to it. You know what I mean? Rock with it, man. You know what I mean? Put it in your playlist, man. You dig? With that said, we up out this thing, man. You feel me? Oh, my God.